Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my YouTube page. Today I'm gonna be showing you my daytime bombshell look. So I work from home, but I am on meetings all day, and my friends and followers have asked me, how do I do my makeup? So today I'm gonna show you the products that I use, how I use it, as well as where to get them from. I'll share those links in the body of my video. So let's go ahead and get started. So the very first product that I'm gonna use is Thrive Translucent Matte. And this is like a setting powder, and it's supposed to kind of fill in fine lines and give you like a really good canvas to work from. So what I'm gonna do is take my brush, this one's from Thrive as well, and I'm just gonna take it here and do circles. Just to fill in and just really set my face up for success. And I just kind of do it in circles, just like Bob Ross, just like so. I love Thrive Cosmetics because of how lightweight it is and all natural. So this is the Soft Focus HD Setting Powder. So I'm all set with that. So my next product I'm gonna use is this Thrive Cosmetics Eye Primer. So I'm gonna kind of set my eyes up for success too. I've already kind of done this eye, but this is gonna go underneath my eye. And I'm just gonna dab it right here. And this just kind of prevents that area from getting cakey, and it really makes it so you can wear your makeup all day and it not cake up around this area and get, you know, chunky, crusty, whatever the right word for that is. And I just take my finger and I just dab. And I'll do the same over here. And then you just gotta give it a second to kind of dry. And then I'm gonna set the eyelids of my eyes. And this is from Smashbox. It's 24-hour photo finish. This is my favorite eye primer. It really does last 24 hours. I've actually gone to like a work event during the day and then went to a work party and then ended up having way too much fun and sleeping in my makeup. So the next day it was still there and like absolutely perfect. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit on my lid. There we go. So that's the photo finish from Smashbox. So my eyes are ready to go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is my eyelids. I like to do this first because I don't wanna get a lot of my foundation and concealer on my eyelids and make it more cakier. This is just kind of like a more clean look. Actually, I'm gonna start with this first. This is my Lip Extreme Volume. This is a lip plumper. I'm gonna do this now because it takes several minutes to work and set in, but it's 3D with ginger oil. It's Lip Extreme Volume Nagata Lip Plumper. You have it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this on. It burns. It burns so good. Here's a tip. I take my finger, I just kind of wipe inside so I don't get it on my tongue because it starts to tingle. Okay, so that's all set. Now I'm gonna work on my eyelids. So I have this brush, it's from Sephora, and it's just a basic eyelid brush. This is for the body of my eye. This eyelid, this is for the crease. So what I'm gonna take is this. This is from Huda Beauty, Huda Beauty, and this is my favorite eyelid palette. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's called the Desert Dusk Palette. So this is kind of where I get my daytime bombshell look. So let's go ahead and start with the body. I'm gonna start with this desert sand color on the base of my lid. Just pat it down, just on the base. There we go. Okay, so that's ready to go. Next, I am going to use this for the crease. So today I'm wearing kind of like a tan, yellowy caramel color. So I'm probably gonna go with my orange. I really love this Eden look. So I'm gonna go with Eden because it's a very, like I said, daytime, light, breezy color, but it also gives you a nice pop. So I'm gonna take my crease brush and go right here, kind of do a little circle, but don't get too crazy because you don't want it to fall on your face and your cheeks and stuff like that. So, and I'm just gonna lightly go into my crease, little circles. Just like so. I love that Bob Ross, just like so. I feel like I'm painting. So look how just light and airy and gorgeous that is. All right, next side. Okay, so got the creases done and the base. Fairly simple. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of flair to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab this Angelo color, and I'm gonna take the body again, and I'm just gonna go on the inside of my lid and up into the crease, just to add a little bit of excitement and fun. And it does make your eye pop really, really well. My lips are on fire. And then I'm just gonna brush up here too. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit darker, this amber color, and I'm gonna go on the outside of my crease. I'm gonna go super, super duper light. I barely touch the palette. And I'm just gonna go right here, just to give it some more dimension. I just wanna go little circles. See? All right, other side. This color is called amber. Lots of dimension. All right, so that's it for the eyelids. Okay, so that's done. Next, we are gonna go ahead and do eyeliner. And for my eyeliner, I actually go right underneath my eyelid. I do that because I also wear lashes, strip lashes, so it does create an eyeliner look on the top of my lid. So this is going to be, I'm gonna use Thrive Cosmetics, and this is just, it's called Lauren, but it is just a black eyeliner. And I'm just gonna lift my eyelid up. I know you're gonna be like, ew, that looks painful, but it's not. And I'm just gonna get the waterline. See, just a very minor difference, but it makes a huge difference. Okay, there's that. And for now, we're gonna leave the eyes alone. And we're gonna start working through the face. Put this back together. So that was the Thrive eyeliner. And now I'm going to start with my face. So next product is Huda Beauty again. This is the best concealer I have ever used in my entire life, and it is hardcore, but it works. So what I'm gonna do is just take a very small smidge. I'm gonna wipe my fingers off too because I got a lot of that color on my fingers. I'm gonna take a smidge and just kind of dab it under my eyes. I mean, I'm gonna create like a glow effect. This is my, I guess you can call it contouring. My style of contouring. So I'm just gonna dab here a little bit, and then another dab. Careful not to use too much. This stuff is intense. But what I'm doing is creating a dimensional look under my eye. When you put too much, guys, fair warning, I've done this many times, it ends up caking up under your eye and just looking very thick and layery. Okay, so there's that. Next, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit to my forehead, and I'm gonna do like a cross. All right, and I'm just gonna kind of dab that down, blend that in a little bit. Do the same here. Set that in. Okay, so my next is down my nose. Again, little tiny bit. Just right down the center of my nose. This is, like I said, this is my style of contouring. I'm gonna go right here on my Cupid's bow. Did not mean to put that on the bottom of my nose. And then I'm gonna put just a smidge right here. And this creates, like I said, dimension. So I don't use a ton of it, like I said, because if you do, it starts to look super cakey because it's really strong. So this is the Overachiever Concealer by Huda Beauty. High coverage, creamy concealer. All right, next I'm moving on to my foundation. I'm gonna wipe my fingers off and put that away. And I'm really literally using a baby wipe to get the makeup off my fingers. Okay, next, this is also one of my favorite products. This is also Huda Beauty. And it is Latte is the color. And this is the Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. Again, a little bit goes a long, long way. So I'm gonna take a little concealer sponge. I'm gonna use this flat side, and I'm gonna use probably a dab on each side, like a one pump. So one pump here, and I'm gonna just pat it all the way around on this side, and then I'll pat the next side. For my bronzer, I'm gonna put the foundation away. It's so pretty. All right, for the bronzer, I'm gonna be using Tarteist. It's kind of dirty. I've had this for a long time. This stuff lasts forever. This is the Tarteist Glow Pro Glow palette. As you can see, it's been through a lot. So what I'm gonna use is Sculpt. It's the bottom. And I'm gonna take this brush. This is e.l.f. contouring brush. And I'm just gonna get it nice and covered, and I'm gonna draw a line here, here, and over here, and down here. Okay, now I look like a geisha doll. And then right here, just to create that definition. Okay, so next I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna blend. Put that to the side. My blending, I just have like just a Walgreens blending brush situation that I use that is super lightweight, and I just kind of go in circles on that bronzer just to blend it in. I don't really do my nose with the contouring just because I kind of love the way my nose looks without it. Okay, so that's that with that. And then I'm going to add some glow. So I'm gonna take this brush that I used earlier for my setting, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the strobe. I'm gonna dab it on my nose, dab it right here, on my forehead, on my Cupid's bow, on my chin, and I'm dabbing. I'm not putting a ton on. And then I'm gonna do it right here on the top of my cheek to create that dimensional look. Voila. Okay, so next we're gonna do cheeks. The cheeks, the color I use and what I use is Olivia by Thrive Cosmetics, and this is their color stick. This is my favorite color. It's just super lightweight as well. It doesn't cake on, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna circle here, and circle here. There we go. And it comes with this really great blending brush, and you just do little circles. And just kind of even it out. You can use your fingers a little bit. Okay, so face, the skin face, contouring, all done. So now we're gonna move on to my brows. Okay, so now we're gonna do eyebrows. I've set aside the products that I'm gonna use. So the first is, and I use all Anastasia Beverly Hills for my brows. Again, I'll link it in the body of the video. So I'm gonna just take my brush and I'm just gonna kind of brush my brows out, make sure I don't have a bunch of foundation in my brows. I want them to pop and show up, so I just wanna get everything out. Brush, 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 brush. I feel like brows are by far my favorite thing to do. It's seriously like coloring or drawing. I love, 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 love brows. So this is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's granite color. And it's super, super fine on the tip so that you can do fine lines. So what I'm gonna do is outline my brow. Get closer to the mirror. And I'm just gonna pull my brow up. Try not to touch your face too much. And I'm just lining the bottom. This you have to go slow on. So there's the bottom, and now I'm gonna do the top. So the key with that is to make tiny little strokes so that you don't make any massive mistakes, because it's really hard to clean this up. So what I did, I made my line go closer to the bridge of my nose, and then I made the top line a little bit further away to create that definition and the look of a natural eyebrow. So I'm gonna do on the other side, same thing. Okay, there it is, all outlined and ready to go. Okay, next we're gonna fill them in. This is from Sephora. It's an eyebrow brush. I'm gonna wipe off a little bit of this chunk. So this is the Pro Brow Precision 20, and it's got a little brush on this side, and it's got a little brush over here. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and this is the Dip Brow Pomade Dark Brown. Just grab some pomade on my brush. Don't use too much. You don't want to overdo it. And I'm just going to fill in what I've outlined. That's all I'm going to do. So next, I'm actually going to do a little trick, but I liked for my eyebrows to fade in because it looks more natural. I don't want a big chunky brow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the brush, now that I've used most of the pomade up, and I'm gonna actually brush back out towards my nose. This is the complicated part. So here we go. Okay. There you have it. So then I'm gonna take my brush, I'm just gonna brush up a little bit, brush out and brush up. I'm gonna just clean it up with my finger a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, so the next product I'm gonna use is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Base 1 Pro Pencil Eyeshadow Primer and Color Corrector. And I'm gonna use this top of my brow and then the bottom. And this is a really challenging trick, but makes a huge difference. First, make sure it's not dirty. Real slow. Very careful not to get the color corrector on your eye, on your brow. There we go. So then we're gonna blend it in. So this is just a little eyeliner brush. Just going to kind of blend it out so it looks natural. Found it. Yay! See, that brush was too skinny. This is a little bit bigger. And if you wanted to, you could add like a gel to your brows to keep your eyebrow hairs tucked in. I don't really have a problem with flyaways or anything like that as far as my brows are concerned. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of brushing real quick just to kind of blend this front part in a little bit better. I'm just pulling the color forward. I am going to go ahead and do the hardest part, and that for me is the lashes. So I'm using my friend's brand. This is called Virago Babe. They have the prettiest eyelashes, and this is, the type is called Scarlet, which is my daughter's name. I've used these a few times. I'm waiting for more in the mail. So they look a little chunky, but I did cut the glue down a little bit. So this is Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe, and this is from Kiss, something super simple you can get from the, from Walgreens or any other drugstore. I've also cut them to fit my eye. This is gonna be the left eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and put just a really, really tiny little bitty layer of glue. That's all you really need. My fingers get really shaky when I do this, especially when I'm nervous. Okay, now blow. I'm gonna let that sit for just a few, maybe even just like a solid minute. And I'll do the other side too. Just a tip, when I do my makeup, I also listen to my personal development. That helps me like kill two birds with one stone. So I'm gonna let these two sit for a second, and I'm gonna quickly just do my lips while those are sitting. I want the glue to be tacky and not so much gluey and runny because I don't want it to get on my eyelids. So I'm gonna quickly line my lips. This is Huda Beauty lip liner, and the color is Bombshell. So I'm using Bombshell today. And I am just going to line right on the outside of my lips. And again, with this stuff, a little bit goes a very long way. Okay, that's done. These lashes should be ready to pop on. So I remember I did the left side first because of practice. I just do it with my fingers. So I put I hold it up with my middle finger here to like basically position my fingers and stabilize. You lightly pop them on. Again, I don't use eyeliner because this creates a line and I want to keep as much of my eyelid bare. So I'll do this side next. And seriously, letting it sit for just a few minutes to, not even a few minutes, a few seconds, just to let it become gummier will help you to better position everything. I was trying magnetic lashes for a little bit and it drove me nuts because I was getting the magnetic liner all over my face and I'm like, I'm gonna go crazy. All right, so let's finish my lips and then we'll finish the eyes. So I'll go ahead and put, this is the Liquid Matte by Huda Beauty. This is also Bombshell. And I just put it on after the lip liner. And this does really create an all day color. Like I don't really have to put much on throughout the day. Let that dry for a second before I put the gloss over it. And then I'm just gonna finish up my eyes. I wanna blend the eyeshadow out just a little bit more to make sure it doesn't look blunted or cut off from the foundation. So I'm gonna go back to this brush. This was the eyelid brush. And I'm just gonna hit that amber color. I'll just go on the outside a little bit. And then I'm gonna just take a little more of the Eden, put it up front. And then I'm gonna throw on a little bit of the angelic on the center or on the inside of my eye to create a glow, like I did earlier. So whatever I lost with the foundation, I'm just kind of going back over with it. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner and finish up the eye part. So what I'm gonna do is put a little bit of eyeliner here and here just to give my eyes a little more pop. Also, I forgot to put mascara on my actual lashes before I did that. That's a good tip because then you don't want your lashes to look different colors. So then I'm just gonna pull my cheek down, just get right there on the color line, and I'm just gonna do a tiny, tiny bit. And I'm like more so dabbing. So I don't go all the way in because my point is to make my eyes look bigger. And then I'm just gonna go over here, over the top of the eyelash, just to kind of blend in the glue. I'm not using a ton, just a little bit. And the final touch will be the strobe. So this is the Bombshell Arts Ritzy lip strobe, and this is gonna create even more dimension in my lips. And I put it right here on the center, and I kind of, some people will put like a lighter tint of matte there, but I'm gonna put my strobe right there and kind of let it create that bombshell look, that pouty lip. Here. I just love, 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 love Huda Beauty's lip color. So I'm using they have like a lip palette or a lip set. So this lip set was the Bombshell lip set that I'm using. So are we done? Last step, I promise. It's the translucent setting powder. This way we are set for the day. This makeup ain't coming off, not for a while. So back to this and just kind of and there you have it. Fix my hair. And now I am ready to rock all of my team calls. Thanks so much for checking out my video. Again, all the information for the products I used are in the body of the email. Go ahead and click those links so you can pick up these products. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for more fun videos like this. You guys have a great rest of your day.